Hello and welcome back to Alex Goes Sailing. In this episode, getting Meraki ready for the water as we have the round 9 race coming up this weekend, and we have quite a bit of work to do. So Daniel's up there fitting a cleat at the minute, and I've got a bunch of stickers to put on, sail numbers to put on. I've even got a bit of paint to do on the bottom from the survey, where he's scuffed off back to the gel coat to be able to test the hull. So I've already primed it, I've just got to put a bit of anti-foul over the top of it. I also have some cam cleats going where the winches are, so I can actually cleat off instead of having to wind them around that cleat, which can be a pain and not as quick. And also a little bit difficult if you want to use the handle. There are also a bunch of other things to do to this boat, so I'm going to get started. Now, first on the thing to do is changing the sail number. I could have kept the 45, thought I'd get myself some nice sail numbers, proper ones. So we've got GBR 5393, and I'm going to put that on both sides. Now I do have a little issue because my sail isn't a massive sail, and you've got to space these out. The rule of this size of boat is 60mm between each one, and I'm keeping the class logo at the top, but I've got to split them because it won't fit on lengthways on one row. And then in the background you can see the other class logo just behind this, and I want to do that, put these numbers on top of that, because I haven't got much further on my sails. This is I think it's my first batten, and then I've got the second batten just down there. If I put this here, then I can then put the GBR on the other side and then the numbers on the other side, so it's going to go quite far down and it'll be a lot of sail numbers, so yeah. Right, I've just finished putting the first side on, and as you can see, it's looking pretty smart. So GBR 5393L, and had to double check to make sure I didn't mess it up. So now I've just got to flip this over and do the other side, and I'm also going to go hitch up the boat to the back of Brutus. Right, she's all hitched up now. Gonna back out, bring her forward, so we get the batteries on charge overnight. And we've still got stickers on there, need name stickers, need the Alex Goes Sailing stickers. So yeah, let's move her. Got the boat moved over, taking the dinghy out to save a bit of weight. And over here, I have Daniel doing arts and crafts and doing our little banner thing we have to do for the sail number to go onto, so we can show it as we cross the finishing line, just in case they can't read our sail. So yeah, we're just going to mark out and scale down these letters a little bit so they don't fit on this sheet. Race prep day 2, and it's also the day we're going into the water. Cracked out the paint because I need to do that spot there and this spot here, as that was taken off for the survey so they could measure the hull. So yeah, just got to brush it on. Doesn't have to be too pretty because it'll blend in eventually. streamline the streaks going towards the flow of the water because extra speed. And I've also done a little bit around the edge because he didn't really check that, but we got a bit of scuffing from when we ground it out before, so we're just going to cake it on while we're here. I do need to go over these bilges anyway and recap the feet of them, but that's for another day. Maybe this season, winter season, who knows. Right, the next little project are these stickers. We've got little Alex Goes Sailing ones to go on the back of the boat and Meraki ones to go at the front. So Meraki at the front and then little Alex Goes Sailing on the back there. And I got these from Art and Sea. Messaged them on Instagram like maybe a week before they ran the island and got a really fast turnaround, and these stickers are pretty good and very easy. They do even crazier designs, but I thought I'd go with something simple because I haven't got much room to work with, and it's a very simple boat. So I'm going to get these stuck on. I also got a protective film over it because knowing me, it's just going to get scuffed up, and I don't mind the slightly little outline you might get, but it's pretty clear, it's not very glossy, so that's good. But yeah, let's protect it from me scuffing it about, and we've just got to stick these on. The boat's going to finally look half decent. We're also going to start cleaning it as well because I cleaned this little back section here. It's much dirtier on this side because the butyl tape is black, it just dribbles some stuff down. After 2 years or whatever having that on, it's finally a bit mank, and it's the first time I ever cleaned it with anything, so yeah, could do a bit more of that, get these stickers stuck on. And then I've also got these new cam cleats, but I think I'll do that on the water possibly, just so we can get down there sooner rather than later. And then we've just got to strap the boat down and load it up and fill up the water tanks, and then it should be good to go. Oh God, look at that. Got a bit of clay from maybe Newtown's Creek. Got to clean that off too. I'm going to give the boat a wash before we head down. We did start on this bit, you can see the line. You can see that? It's just dirt, pure dirt. And then you look over here, that's what comes off. And it's probably the first time I've properly cleaned it with anything before. So I'm not surprised. I don't know if you can see that, but we are looking good. So let's all stick it up now. Maybe we've even got the other side. Let's all stick it up. And the same down the front. So that looks pretty good. Right, just cleaned up the outside of the boat, and now it's time to sort out the water tank you've got down here. Currently hooked up with that extra bit of pipe is from my crash pump, but that runs up out. I've got stopcock. I put some bicarbonate soda and some boiling water in there just to clean it out and let it sit for a while. So I'm going to start filling it with water and then running it through to clean it all out, and then we can fill it up for once, and then we'll have our water tank filled up ready to go. Right, just filled the tank up a bit, rinsing it out. Now I'm pumping out, running up and out of the boat. So yeah, I'll do this a couple times, just make sure, and then we'll fill it up one final time. We should have enough water for 3 days or 4 days. Yeah, 4 days. So yeah, and it needs to do 3 people, so I'm gonna fill it right up, and then depending how much we've got, I might get rid of some for the race, just make sure we go a little bit faster. Right, we finally got Meraki all loaded up, packed up. Bruce is hooked up, so she's ready to go. I'm ready for race weekend. It's Thursday now, so we're gonna launch today, and then Friday will be a chill day to go over to Cows, and then Saturday's race day, then Sunday we come back. So that's it for this episode, and leave a comment down below what you think my race is gonna be like, and I think there's meant to be quite light winds, so it could be interesting. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.